And towing the slab,
Leading
Colin
off the
Ray.
afternoon for
What do we need
Kansas
to know
City,
here?
The center field.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now one away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That clips a corner. Ray, a 6'5" righty, 220 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. On the ground. Zips it across. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Ketel Marte, the next to hit. That misses. Ball 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Ball 2.
Just missed.
That's inside.
And that's low for ball 4.
Ball 4.
Here's Josh Naylor.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
2 outs.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Marte off of first with 2 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back on the hill here today. Jack Flaherty.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That misses, and that's ball 3. And that clips the inside corner. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Full count.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. That one ripped. Yeah, foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. Laser could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Liner snagged at first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Shohei Ohtani in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough
One
pitches.
ball,
Backed
two
off the
strikes.
plate that time. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong.
0-1.
Man on second, 2 down. That
1-1.
one not close. And that's ball 1. And
Ball,
misses
that's off the plate.
inside. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is even 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Pitch misses there. Full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. So 2 down in half up to hit. Foul ball there. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2. That one missed.
1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. And that is out of play. And ring him up. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, down to third baseman, Michael Garcia. Ray back to work.
Yeah.
Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fought off foul. The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Ball down.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pat sizes this one up. 2 away. Michael Conforto will climb in. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1. Ball inside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Cut on and miss. Struck him. Bottom half of inning number 2, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. First
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. And a 1-1. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Conforto going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. 2 down, base is empty. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
0-2 is the count.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He sends it out of here. It's 3-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Swanson digs in. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a ground ball to first, and Swanson is set down. Back here at the friendly confines, and here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. That's in there. Strike one. Pulls that one foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And to the plate for Kansas City, Joey Wiemer. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Reaches for it, but it's foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one missing inside.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, the
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ohtani.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Ball 1.
Down and in, moved his feet.
Hey, 2. 2-2 the count. 3-2.
Swing and a miss. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game.
Up next for the Royals, the
runner in scoring position, no outs. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Lifted in the air, right field. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Naylor batting for the second time, and that's strike one. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Witt scores. It's an RBI single, and now just a two-run deficit. Now here is Michael Garcia. Grounded out his first time up. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Bellinger makes the grab for the second out. Salvi steps into the box now. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Perez goes 6 feet 3 inches. 34-year-old vet, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, gets to hit, gets to rest a little bit, gets to watch the game.
They get the force, and that is the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Hit in the air out to center field. McCarthy trying to get there. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Ian Happ getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And Ian swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in there for strike one. On the ground to the left. Makes a sliding stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto. Ray back to work. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball one.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And that one fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. Struck out looking his first time. And that one clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate, Michael Busch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count. Ball.
Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
They got it for out number 2. Dansby Swanson stands in. The shortstop takes the ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And downstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
And there's the automatic.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Two outs. And that one is inside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. And strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Look out.
First base.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a foul out of play. Swanson at second. Chisholm at first. 2 out of the inning. Fouled off. He was late. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
2 on, 2 outs. Not close with that one. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a payoff pitch, and that'll load the bases. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bases loaded, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. That one at triple digits.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Conforto. And that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker really on his horse for it. And he makes the catch. Then there's 1 down. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2.
Bobby Witt Jr.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Tosses to first, and Witt is out. Here's Ketel Marte.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Angel Serpa.
Now pitching,
and they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. And ball 1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out to center. Marte going after it. And makes the grab. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Bellinger.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball nailer. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7, and now it's Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
Just missed.
Ball one. 1-0.
That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So up next, Michael Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The Cubbies trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Late swing fouled off. Ray winds and deals. Pitch misses inside. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2-2 count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's
Full
outside. Counts full, 3-2. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Salvador Perez. New pitcher on now, Scott Efros.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and they get Perez for the out. Royals set down in order.
Now pitching for the
Michael
Royals.
Kopech into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bush in now, takes ball one off the plate. And a ground ball to first. Can't glove it cleanly. He beats the throw, and he reaches safely.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all getting down the line right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Just missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And it's now first and second to start the inning. So digging in, Dansby Swanson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Clips the corner, and that is strike two. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First
Ball,
pitch
catch
misses.
inside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Right through there for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
One ball.
Clearly he was sitting on a
Two strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Late on that fastball.
Good pitch right
0-1's
there.
the count.
Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
101 on the gun,
ball, two
swing
strikes.
and a miss. And that one inside, and it hit him. And up next for Chicago, Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. First pitch
Inside,
doesn't
ball
find the
1.
zone. And look out.
Timeout.
That
That
one
ball
gets
hit
him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Center fielder.
So up
Number
now for
4.
Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's
Armstrong.
already homered here in this one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
That one
1-1.
outside. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Amaya, the runner at third.
2 balls,
Tucker
2
over at
strikes.
second. Ohtani on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton were at the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto. And now he steps off the rubber. Inside,
ball.
almost got him. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped on a line. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock
That's inside.
sometimes.
Fermin in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Just a slow ground ball this time. Fires over to
He's
Bellinger. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Joey Weimer. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Swings through that one.
Now pitching for Kansas City.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound
Number
as we roll
46.
into the bottom of the 8th, John Schreiber.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's downstairs and outside. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And
One
1
ball,
and 2.
2 strikes.
That one
2-2 the
missed.
count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. On the ground to first,
Foul.
and it goes just foul. Tap foul at the plate. Tap
One ball,
dances out of the way
2
of that
strikes.
one. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Gets to it on to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 48, Daniel Valencia.
And that
Ball 1.
misses. Ball 1. That one at triple digits.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The count 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. In the air, out towards right center. Tucker should have it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. And a foul ball. That's inside.
Ball 1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Royals trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Struck him out looking. Now only 1 out remaining. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Misses inside. And it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Happ ranging back on it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.